Well then. Hey y'all, how's it going? I'm Joy. Welcome to the test. Right on cue. Good for you. Alright, let's just start a new game. I seen this on the YouTubes not too long ago, and I figured out that it was actually fairly cheap on Steam, and I really wanted to give it a shot. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Alright, so before I go any further, this is why I wanted to do this. I figured that it might be a good way of kind of getting to know me a little bit, and plus, I love these kinds of games of like just getting down to the nitty-gritty of who you are and what makes you you. And I'm going to turn this game down a little bit because I don't like how loud that looks. We're going to bump this thing down to 13 instead of the standard 11 because that is some rumbles. I'm going to go even further. Alright, we're just going to have some ambiance. How about that? Alright, anyway. I like this kind of game a lot, so I wanted to try to give it a shot. They have a whole bunch of them, and I want to go through the entire series if you guys are interested, but I wanted to see how this goes over first. The content is probably going to be a little bit weird, not going to lie. It might be disturbing to some, so I'm going to do this as an After Dark series, but let's just get into it and see what kind of questions they're going to ask me, because I'm slightly terrified and a little uncomfortable. But we'll see. When I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that truth is hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want to know the truth about yourself and your destiny in this world? Or would you rather just live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock that part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, you will be unlocking some substantial information today. So, here we go. Alright. The music in this game is very chilling, and I don't know why there's an arrow pointing down to a bloody bed with like a woman on the mattress cover. It's a little weird. Not to mention all the other blood splatter. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. Let's just go. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? Yes. Have you ever invented anything? No. Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Absolutely. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? Yes. Would you be alright with living alone forever? No. You always give someone the benefit of the doubt. I try to. So yes, I think. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? Not so much. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Yeah. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes. Are you sure that you want the answers that you seek? Not really, but we're here, aren't we? So yes. Are you afraid of spiders? Afraid? No, I do not have arachnophobia. I jump every now and then. There was a spider in the van as we were going down the road, and it leaped from the door handle to me, and I kind of panicked. But that was more of the shock of it all, rather than the fact that it was a spider, so I'm gonna say no. Because I'm not afraid of spiders, I just don't like spiders. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No, I don't want pain, and that's just stupid. Even if I do emerge unscathed, why would I do that? No. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Well, you're just getting to the crux of it, aren't you? Would you say that you have lots of charisma? No, I would not. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? No. This is all very interesting. Is it? Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No. Does it make you uncomfortable? No. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Apparently not. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Sort of? Entirely honest with your answers. Yes, I have. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No, it's just a video game. That there could be potential consequences for answering questions dishonestly? In the game? Yeah. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? Not really. Would you consider yourself captivated? By you? No. By other people? Yeah. But they're not here right now, so no. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? No. 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 Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Yeah, I would say so. Have I been looking for hidden messages? No. Which hidden messages you may have missed? Yes, but also I'm not, like, actively looking for them, but now that you bring it up, I am kind of curious. Began to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist. Yeah, because actually I've been recording for like 8 minutes, and I got things to do later, so if we could hurry this up, that'd be great. Would you consider to be a patient person? Typically, yes. I am very, very patient, just not when I have things to do later, and I'm choosing to play this. But typically, yeah, I'm pretty patient. Do most humans annoy you? Yes. Do you prefer animals to people? Yeah. If you think about it, like, I will like a photo of an animal before I like a photo of a baby. So yeah, sure. Do I believe in magic? In a young girl's heart? Yes. In general? Not really. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? I believe in something after us, because if you don't, then kind of what's the point? I'm not uber, but I was raised to believe, so I still do. Do you fear death? I fear death of others, but fearing death of myself? No. Are you attracted to someone whom you're currently not in a relationship with? Currently? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah, because I don't think the bird counts as a human. So, yes, I'm sure. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Sure, because this is going to be recorded for a video, so I assume there's at least one person out there watching me. Hi, troll. Have you ever wondered who I am? Not really. Have you had any shivers at any point? Nope, sure haven't. Do you feel like you're being watched? Nope, I sure don't. Have you ever considered quitting this session early? Yeah, because I have things to do, and I don't know how long this is going to take, and I don't know if I should have started this so late in my recording session, but I got 2 farm blocks recorded, and I wanted to finish it off with some of this, so yes, I have. Do you drink water every day? Yeah. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yeah. Yes. Are you wondering what they are? Not really. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourselves? Why is this music getting so loud? No, it would not bother me. Is your favorite number 7? No. Life is short, but it's the longest thing that we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yeah, I agree. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. They're both fruits. Of course they can be compared. They're both fruit. Yes, I did. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? Yes, I do. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Not anything, because what if I want to fly? No, planes exist, which I don't want to fly, so I guess, yeah, sure, I agree. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? It depends on the context, but I'm gonna say no. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Not really. Not really, no. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase, I love you? No, I did not. That's amazing. Yes. And I am. Ever felt hated? True hate? No. I've felt dislike recently. I've been kind of going through that, but I haven't felt hated. Do you have any addictions? Does addiction to a person count? No, I can stop most things whenever I want to, so no. Do I dislike the color pink? Yes, I do. Does the color gray seem depressing? No, it's calming. Do you enjoy loud music? Only when I'm working out, so yes. Do you like to dance? Only when I'm working out, so yes. Would you consider yourself normal? Absolutely not. Do you love your parents? Most of the time. Both of them. Well, one of them all of the time. Yeah. Have you ever been lied to? Yep. Do you get angry often? No. No. Do you hold grudges? I held a grudge against Triple H for like 15 years after what he did to Randy Orton once, but typically, nah. Have you ever forgiven someone? All the time. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done but still did it anyway? Yes. Have you ever lied? No. Have you ever cheated on a test? No. I've helped someone cheat when I didn't know that I was actually helping them cheat because I was just trying to be a good friend when I was in 1st grade, but I myself have never cheated. No. Well, that's reassuring. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? No. No. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Absolutely not. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. I've wanted to, because Grandma always told me that she would come back and see me when she passed, and she hasn't, and so I'm still kind of sad about that, to be fair. Absolutely. Do you have nightmares? No. Do you suffer from anxiety? No. Do you suffer from depression? Also no. Do you exercise often and stay active? No. I'm trying. I'm getting back into it, but honestly, no, it is not often. I try to stay active, like getting up and moving around, but no. I should, but I don't. Yes, green beans. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? No. I have bouts of emotional problems every now and then, but who doesn't? I don't find myself wounded, though. So no. Have you ever felt betrayed? No. No. I don't think so. Yes. Yes, I do. No, I would not. No. What's wrong with you? Yes, I have. Have you ever been bullied? Yes, I have. Have you ever bullied someone else? Blogger kid. Does that count? Does it really count as bullying? Oh, there's the other guy too. I bully Nick all the time. If you bully your friends, does that really count as bullying? Is Blogger Kid actually a friend? I make fun of people when they're close to me, but I don't know if that counts as bullying. I'm gonna say that it does because it's like, it's not nice to. And I've bullied Codename and J-Rill and Nick and this other guy in Discord before, so I'll say yes. I don't think it really counts, but for the sake of this, I'll say yeah. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? I daydream a lot, so yes. Yes. Do you find space fascinating? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No, absolutely not. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes, I am flawed. Oh, does robbing a bank count? Because I used to actually also, we would be driving down the road when I was a kid, and I would, like, pretend that my hand was a gun, and I would, like, go around aiming it at, like, propane tanks randomly. It was really stupid, really. Apparently I'm a pyromaniac, and I didn't even know. But, a supervillain performing heinous and egregious crime? No. Do you believe in perfection? No. Have you stolen from someone? Do thumbnails count? Because, like, technically, I guess I have, because I've literally ripped the art off of, like, a free site. If it's free, it's not stealing, though. Is it? It's not stealing if it's free. It's not stealing. No. No, and then the other things that I've borrowed, I've gotten permission from. Like, I've taken, like, Jonas' layout before. And I've stolen his brain trust. But he gave it to me. Same with his art. So no. I don't think so. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? If it was me or them, or if it was them or someone that I love, probably. So I guess, yeah. I really like it, but you do what you gotta do. Yeah? If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I would probably tell my dad. Because, like, well, one, we live together, and it would be really bad to, like, just pass it and not have him know what's going on. But I also wouldn't want people's last memory of me to be in sympathy of me dying. I would want them to remember me as I was, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no, just because I don't think... If I was gonna die tomorrow, I don't think that I would tell somebody that I was going to die tomorrow. I would tell them that I love them, and that I'm so happy that they came into my life, and that they made my life better in the times that we had together, rather than tell them that I'm never going to be around again. So I would just rather just say no. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yeah. Yeah, I have. No, I don't. No, I don't. Well, I know who you are. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? I am not a screamer. No. If I told you that I've been behind you the entire time, would that scare you? No. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Yeah. Sure. Have you ever been in a physical fight? It wasn't much of a fight, but yes. Headaches and migraines? Yeah, I get headaches all the time. Yes, I do. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Of course. Would you ever shave your head? I don't have the bone structure to pull that off. But would I? Yeah, in the sake of support for someone else, yeah, I probably would. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yeah. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? That is the only time that I will dance, and I already answered earlier that I liked it, so yeah. Of course. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yeah. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? Sadly, no. I do not. Oh, I just talked about this earlier. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No. I've fantasized about it a time or two. We've joked about it a time or two, but would I ever actually rob a bank if I knew I could get away with it? No. Because the guilt would eat me alive. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? No. No. Falling off a cliff? No, that's never been one of those typical dreams that I would go through. So no. Being naked in public? No. Let me think. Have I ever? No, that's also another one of those, like, anxiety-filled things. No. No, I never have. Scary movies or books? Yeah, sure. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely not. I feel like something is always watching you. Well, the bird over there was just looking my direction when I asked that question, so sure. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Not really. I like Earth. I find it fascinating, but I don't think I'd ever want to go to space. I mean, it'd be a really, really good view, but also, no, not really. I'm good. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Not that I'm aware of. Have you ever punched a nun? Absolutely not, but I remember this joke from the video that I seen on this game. I believe that they do have nun punching in one of the games of their series. I don't know which one it is, but I'm pretty sure that they do, in fact, let you punch a nun eventually. So, as absolutely hilarious. And no, I have not. Do you like dogs better than cats? Yes, I do. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? Yes, I do. Yes, I am. Do you get starstruck easily? No, I do not. Yes, I do. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No, it's not. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. No. Did you laugh? Yes, I did. Did you say, what the, in your head or even aloud? No. Because it's just so ludicrous that I didn't even contemplate it. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? No. Why in the world would I ever want to do that? No. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? No. I'm a good person. No. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? No, not really. I don't really do the whole fantasy thing in my gaming. Fantasy books? Yeah. But fantasy games? No. Are you wondering what constitutes what constitutes frequently? Yeah. What do you mean by frequently? More than slightly uncomfortable right now? No. No. I'm fine. Is your mouth dry? A little bit. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No. I never say it myself, but I actually kind of like it when other people use it. It depends, of course, contextually, but I kind of like profanity. I just don't say it myself because it's just not something that I'm wired to do. So, no, it does not. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? No. Are you poor with money management? No, I spend nothing. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. Well, I mean, you just did the thing earlier, so it's a blue. Where do you feel resonates with you this very moment? Wicked. Wickedly good. Blessed. One of these words. Intellect. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? I have gotten myself addicted to a Sudoku puzzle channel called Cracking the Cryptic, so sure, yes I do. More than one language? Nope. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? No. Do you enjoy coffee? No. Do you believe in demons? No. Just my own. Do you believe in angels? Oh, well, if I said no to demons, I can't really say yes to angels now, can't I? Because there has to be both a heaven and a hell, so I guess no. Are you afraid of sharks? If I seen one in person, probably. Considering I never intend on going in the ocean? No. Baths over showers? Nope. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? It depends on how much they've used. But typically, no. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few minutes ago? No. It is currently 3:30 in the afternoon. No shadows. That's fortunate. Even though you know no one is calling it. Yes, I have. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Not anymore. Not since Grandma passed away. Ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? No. Ever hear random knocking all the time? It's called mice. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? Yet for some reason, okay, I will always find a way of looking at a clock, be it the phone, the PC, one of the other clocks in the house, at 6:57 p.m. every single night. And I don't know why this happens, but for some reason I check it and boom, it's the same time. I don't get why. No. Have any pets? Yes. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to a family member? Heck no. If you win the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yeah. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No, because I don't want to be assassinated. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? I have wondered that in the past, to be fair, because that's just such a life that I can't even begin to imagine, that I've tried to imagine. So yeah, I have wondered. Do you like fishing? Not particularly. No, it's kind of boring. It's peaceful, but it's kind of boring. Do you like hunting? No, I don't like guns. Do you like camping? I don't like bugs. I just said I don't like guns, so no. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No? Bring them on. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Okay. Eyes are the windows to the soul. Do you agree? Yes. Do you always keep your promises? I try to. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. because that kind of fractures the trust a little bit. So no. Yes, I am. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? I have never been drunk, and nor do I think I would enjoy it. Do you like tattoos? If they're done right, like, you know, Randy's, it's fine. From what I remember, Sam's ain't bad. So I don't really like tattoos typically. I would never want one myself, so I'm gonna say no, even though my crush of a lifetime is completely tatted up and sleeved, and so that's completely hypocritical of me, but no, I do not. Being high in any form, no. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes. Did you cry this week? Probably. Yeah, thinking back, I did. It was a good cry, though. It was a happy cry. Are you upset with someone? Yes, I am. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? No. Do you understand how this works yet? No. I have no idea. If you answer the question twice, your truths may change. It's not about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables that you'd never guessed. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon, based on the previous question you just answered? Yes. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this as a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yeah. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? No. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Kinda. Do you feel like I know you yet? Nope. Strange noises while answering the questions? No, just the lawnmower. I'm kind of sad about that, but whatever. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Okay. Judge away, my good man. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. People don't understand you completely, do they? You're a lot more complicated than people think you are. They don't give you enough credit because they can't understand what you've got going on deep inside. You may not always like everything about yourself. You may not always like everything about yourself. You may even give yourself way too hard of a time, but trust me, you've got some natural talents that will take you very far in life. It's imperative that you embrace that fact. The only way that you're going to fail is if you let the doubt of others pull you down. The only way you're going to fail is if you start believing what others may think of you. Do not let them win. You're one of a kind. Truly remarkable. As a matter of fact, I get the sense that you don't even realize or understand just how special you can be. But ultimately, your path is entirely up to you. There's a strong possibility that you're going to let it all slip away just as easily as you can become an incredibly successful star. But the results are yours for the taking. Not everyone has that luxury. You, however, do. So my advice to you is to listen to your gut. Go out there and get the life you want to have. Do not live your days in regret. It is not yet too late. I believe in you. I just hope that you start believing in yourself and seeing your true self-worth. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals in life are, double them. That's the minimum of what you're capable of accomplishing. Please, don't squander your opportunities. And for the love of God, or for the love of life, don't settle. Your secret word is blessing. Remember, this word will come in handy. Wow. Okay. That was really fun. I liked doing that. Take the secret word that you were assigned to at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project that we're working on. Well, considering this game came out a while ago, I probably can't do that. But, don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be part of history. A chance for you to be part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in the comments. Simply leave your secret word out of the comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we will always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test, Hypothesis Rising, Final Revelation, and the Testing Chamber on Steam if you have enjoyed this installment, and you can also find the Journey series, the Advisor series, which we'd encourage everyone to try. If you'd like to support us on any further games, you can find the link to the titles of our other games. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. That was a lot of fun. The questions ranged from, like, serious topics to kind of more funny topics to stuff that I never actually intended on thinking about or answering, especially not publicly. I would like to get all of these things, to be fair. I think I have the horoscopes one, and I have Confession, which is another one I want to do for After Dark. But, how do I go back? Is there a back button? Oh, dear, I didn't mean to click into that. How do I go back? Oh, there we go. Okay, escapes goes back. So, that was the test. I encourage you guys to take this test for yourself if you're interested. And let me know what your word was down below. Again, I got the one of blessing, which makes sense because that was kind of what I selected earlier. So the algorithm definitely works the way that it should. So I thoroughly enjoyed this. I am going to get out of here though because this was a very long video and I think I have things to do. I don't know anymore, but I hope so. And thanks for watching. Check out the links down below for I guess my own links. I don't really have anything related to this that I can plug just yet, but just check out the description if you'd like. Sometimes I leave little notes down at the bottom for people who are part of my Seymour squad, so go ahead and check out the descriptions on all of my content if you would like, just to see if you can find those little Easter eggs that I leave behind. And let me know what you guys thought of this game. Let me know what you guys thought of the answers, and I will catch you guys next time for more, hopefully, of this amazing developer's content. Catch you guys soon.